Hello, folks. It's your boy, the G Flash, and sorry I missed out on the Ninja banner. I'm on vacation, so I don't have my setup. So I'm speaking through my AirPods right now, and right now the Datamine came out earlier than I expected. So yeah, everything's just all like coming at once. So I'm only joined by one guest, and that's Saki Master One.
Hello, and just for your understanding, this came out at reset last night.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's another thing. It came out at reset.
It's gonna be a new standard here, just everything comes out there.
Mm-hmm. So, we have a lot to go over because I need to catch up on stuff. But let's go over the refines first because, you know, these are always the highlights. I've been seeing a lot of people say this refine badge is very mid, but let's dissect it and see why everyone's saying that, and maybe I'll have a different perspective. Okay, so first of all, we have got my man Dimitri with his error bar. So my man Dimitri got a pretty good remake. His atrocity 2 got bumped up, then he hits harder and does guard smoke and, you know, better smoke. So that's already pretty powerful. So let's see what error bar does now. So it's got -1 special trigger. If a skill compares unit speed to a foe's or ally speed, treats the unit speed as granted by 7. Okay, so that's phantom speed right there. So he gets all stats +5, heals 7 HP after combat. He gets the 40% dodge effect. And then if area of effect special triggers outside of combat, check stats and condition for damage reduction at time of trigger and again at start of combat. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats +4. The full on tempo effect, which is really good. And then he cuts DR by half. Okay, that's actually pretty good because Dimitri right now, he only wants to hit hard and, you know, double. So cutting DR by half and then doing the tempo thing, that's a really good combo right there. And also the fact that he's got dodge and more stats, and he heals with phantom speed combined with atrocity. Yeah, he's gonna dish out a lot of damage. So he literally just goes kill every last one of them. Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah, so I'm very satisfied with this, and also his new remix skill, attack speed clash, which just let him gain a lot of other offenses, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with Dimitri's refine. I think it's super strong, and it definitely gives him a lot more versatility. So you can build up however you want. Vital Astra got like reflexes, you know, the typical kind of God Lance build though. So yeah, this is really good. I really like this. All right, yeah. All right, next up we got is Plumeria, who also got a remix. Now, her Sweet Dreams Plus got a big buff where now she gives the guaranteed double and the Hexblade status, which is super strong. So, yeah, that's really good. So let's see. Flower Plenty grants res +3 if an ally is within 5 rows and 3 columns centered on unit. Grants attack res +5 to unit during combat. Grants attack res +4 to allies within 5 rows and 3 columns centered on unit during their combat. Okay, so it's just support. At start of combat, if unit's HP is 24%, grants another all stats attack res +5 to unit. Doubles. Also, after combat, if unit attack inflict gravity on target and foes within 1 space. Okay, this is decent. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all know what to expect. They love making combat dancers now for some reason. So, Plumeria is no different. So, yeah, that's exactly what you get. So, but still, I mean, combined with her Sweet Dreams, well, she could be a good support unit. And if you need her to kill stuff, then, yeah, just have her tank a magic hit and then put gravity on the enemy. So I would say this is solid, but Plumeria's Hexblade spider that she grabs, that's going to be super useful.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yep. Okay. And the next one we got is young Marth with his brilliant rapier. And unfortunately, Fina is never gonna get a refine because she's a dancer. So basically, they pull a Linus onto young Marth because you know Linus started out with Basilicos, but he didn't have his own refine. And then later on, they just gave him Fanged Basilicos, his own refine. So that's what they did with young Marth. He started out with Rapier. Okay, so Brilliant Rapier has got the armor cavalry effectiveness, speed +3. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than 75%, grants all stats +4, and then dull speed and defense, which is really good. And then if unit's HP is less than or equal to 80% and the foe initiates combat, it does Vantage. Then if unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats +X. X equals 4 plus highest bonus on each stat between unit and ally within 2 spaces of unit. And then deals damage equal 15% of unit speed. Okay, so this combos well with his Hero's Blood special because that thing deals damage based on Marth's speed and also buffs all allies with +4 to all stats. So basically, Marth got the bonus doubler 4 effect, so he can gain stats to all of his stats based on his and the allies within 2 spaces of visible buffs. So very solid. So basically, Marth just plays like he used to be. It's kind of like sort of a side grade to Brave Marth in a way, though. But I mean, all the Marths now is just buff all stats. That's what they do now. So yeah, build young Marth like if you +10 him, because I know a lot of people did, because he was the 4-star special, and then people +10 him. So now I don't think your builds need to change. I mean, you could run Vital Astra, but honestly, the Hero's Blood is not that bad of a special because it combos well with what he's gonna do. So just build Marth like how you build every other God Sword. But the best part is he can at least Vantage and have effective damage against armor and cavalry units. Okay, so that's young Marth. Next up we got is probably the biggest, the controversial one right here. So Altena with Earthly Gaybulg. So defense +3 in combat against an infantry, armor, or cavalry foe, or if unit's HP greater than 50%, inflicts attack and defense -5, dull attack and defense, and deals damage equal to 10% of unit's defense. Okay, so that's new right there. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than 75%, inflicts another attack and defense -5, double, and then neutralize units' penalties to attack and defense. Okay, so this is kind of like LOL attack and defense in a way, though. So Altena basically just doubles down on her physical melee tanking, though. Although a lot of people is complaining that it's still restricted to infantry, armor, or cavalry that does all this stuff. But honestly, if you know the lore behind Gable, you know why it's only like deals with stuff on infantry, armor, and cavalry. So it's the lore of why it does that, though. But now Altena could double, which she couldn't do before, and then there's a lot of debuffs going on. So neutralizing the attack and defense penalties is always welcome, and then she can deal true damage based on 10% of her defense. And then just dull attack and defense. So I would say this is a decent refine. I mean, it's not groundbreaking, but it's workable. You can build Altena with Gambit 4 and, all of these new flyer skills to make her a melee wall, basically. So I don't think she is the worst, as a lot of people say. She's usable. You just gotta, put the right skills on her to make her work. That's what I'm saying. Okay, and then let me go down here. Next up we got is Tokyo Mirage Section unit Mamori, who's an axe armor. Mamori's been struggling for a while now, so let's see what her Mirage axe does. Now, one thing for certain is when we see these Tokyo Mirage Section people, all of their refines have one thing in common: they all have session skills, and it kind of looks like Mamori's is going to have a session skill too. Okay, Res plus 3. If units within 3 spaces of an ally grants attack speed plus 4, defense res plus 6 to unit, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Also, if foe initiates combat, inflicts attack and defense minus X on foe during combat. X equals number of foe who have yet to finish their actions times 3, minimum 6, maximum 12. Okay, so that's just a shield section right there with the attack and defense debuff. For allies within 2 spaces of unit, grants def res plus 4 to ally during that ally's combat and heal 7 HP to ally after that ally's combat. Okay, so drive def res plus 4 and 7 HP healing. Then, at the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants all stats plus 4 to unit during combat, reduce damage from by 30%, and heal 7 HP to unit. Okay, so basically they just build Mamori like a tank. You know, she blocks fall off, she drives the stats and the healing, and then she has the session skill built into it, and she heals herself and DR too. So it's your typical kind of, you know, a DR heal axe armor, but at least Mamori could drive some of the support, like the stats and healing to her allies. And of course, because this is a Tokyo Mirage session unit, you gotta have the session skill built into it. So yeah, it's a solid refine for Mamori. You gotta like put a lot of like armor skill. She could be a good save tank. You could do, let me see. Yeah, Mamori actually has pretty good like stats. You could do near save, you can do far save, you could put special fighter. Well, no, she can't double. So you could put Slick Fighter on her though, because I'm pretty sure Slick Fighter 4 or Crafty Fighter 4, they're all about to come pretty soon. So, or you can wait and see what these tier 4 versions of Slick and Crafty Fighter will do, though. You can't put Vengeful Fighter because that overlaps with her base conditions. So, yeah, right now, but Hardy Fighter, oh boy, Hardy Fighter is going to be good on her, too. Yeah, with that defense that. So, solid refine for Mamori, and just build her like a Hardy safe, you know. Alright, next up we've got is the Flame Emperor. Now, I'm pretty sure if we play 3 Hub, we all know who the person behind this mask is. But in case you haven't, though, I won't spoil it. So, anyway, Flame Emperor gets Flame Battle Axe. That's a good name. So, at start of combat, if unit's HP is 25%, inflicts attack and defense minus X on the foe during combat. X equals 15 minus foe's max special cooldown count times 2, minimum 7. If a foe does not have a special skill, penalty equals 7. Okay, so just in combat attack and defense debuff based on what their special cooldown count is. Okay, we've seen that before. That's pretty neat. And then guard, because, you know, Flame Emperor came with a guard axe. And then at start of turn, inflicts attack minus 7 and sabotage status on the foes within 3 rows or 3 columns center on unit through the next action. Okay, that's good support right there. If foe initiates combat, then attack defense minus 5, and the unit doubles. Okay, so Flame Emperor has some support shenanigans going on with the sabotage and the debuff that Flame Emperor does, though. So it looks like the way you build Flame Emperor is like a near save, hardy near save, or hardy far save, whichever you do. Now, since Flame Emperor doubles, you could put Special Fighter 4 on Flame Emperor to heal, and then, well, actually no, because Flame Emperor already has guard. So actually, you don't need to put what's it called, Special Fighter 4. I think Hardy Fighter will do just fine. I mean, like I said, unless we see what the Slick and Crafty Fighter 4 will look like, though. But for the time being, you have Hardy Fighter, put it on Flame Emperor, and then just do the sabotage and whatever it does in this weapon. So, another solid refine right here. It won't be game breaking or anything, but Flame Emperor is pretty usable, I will say. So if you plus 10 Flame Emperor like me, This is a good welcome addition.
Yeah, I mean, she was kind of like a coin toss when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least for me, anyways, because I never really use Flame Emperor. I don't use armor units too often, so yeah, it's kind of interesting, but
yeah,
it's usable.
Yep. All right. Last up we have got is Osian with his Vouge. Now, Osian is an interesting unit because he had a conditional distant counter weapon, and boy, oh boy, this guy got quite some good stuff. All right. So it's got -1 special trigger, and then his HP condition is lower now, so it's 25% instead of 50%. So grants all stats closer, and then he has distant counter. Foes with range equal 1 cannot move through spaces, and foes with range equal 2 cannot move through spaces. Yeah, that's right. They give him obstruct from like Gatekeeper. That's pretty neat. And then if foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than 75%, gets another all stats +4. Reduce damage from foes first up by 30%, and unit's next attack deals damage equal total damage reduced, and then heals 7 HP to unit. Wow. They straight up gave him the Ice Mirror effect that we've seen on Echidna. Yeah, that's right. Osian is basically like Hans, but with a distant counter effect. So that's pretty nice, I gotta say. So, and not only that, he's got obstruct built into it. So that or bulwark. So yeah, this is really good, I gotta say. So and here's the thing, Osian comes with Mirror Stance 3 as his base skill, so you don't need to get rid of that. You could just slap that on him if you're on a budget though. But on higher builds, you could just do your typical God Axe build. Now, Osian might not look he's the fastest at the moment, but he's an older unit, so you need to Dragonflower him, Bergama, Ivy Mango him, do all of that jazz, and then you can make Osian like really, really fast. Like he works out pretty good though. So yeah, this is a pretty good refine that Osian got. So finally, Osian temporarily broke the DC weapon with not a lot of stuff curse at the moment, because look at the amount of stuff he got.
Yeah, this is kind of well deserved and well needed.
Yeah. Okay, so that's basically all of the refines. I want to say this is a very mid refine badge. I would say it's solid. I would say the best one is Dimitri, of course, and then I will say Osian, and then everybody else is just kind of the same. Maybe Marth a little bit better, but yeah, overall this is a solid badge. And then next month, Phoenix says it's probably going to be a guy a lot of people hate, Iago. Not Iago the pirate from Aladdin. And then Duo Pala could jump the line instead of Yosida. And then Wrath might be the demo refine. So that'll be pretty interesting to see. Okay. Okay, now since I didn't react to the banner trailer, let's just go ahead and break down like all the units right here. And I have simplified the simplified version from PM1. So shout outs to him. You're gonna make my life so much easier right here. So first off, we got his Ninja Zalgias, and let me just say, he looks awesome. He looks like a samurai, by the way.
You wanna know what's kind of cool? His Cypher art looks exactly like this.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I love how
red armor.
Yeah, I love he's finally wearing the red armor, closely reference to the Bagnon armor that he had. A lot of people still want that version of Zelkia, so I'm sure it will come in someday, like an Ascended unit, or better, a Rearm or a Tune unit too. So basically, okay, so Zelgius has Scarlet Spear, which I'm going to look at in a minute. Lightless Luna. So this is basically Black Luna, but better. So it deals the Black Luna thing. Then the next combat, if his unit or foe special is ready, trigger before during this combat, reduce damage from foe's next attack by 40%. That's right. He's got the armor flow or the armor beacon spec secondary effect in here with Black Luna. Yeah, you can't pierce him now. So, yeah, that's pretty sick. So this is a way better Black Luna right here. Then he comes with Distant DR Solo. So this is a defense res version of Distant of the Distant Counter Solo skill. So you could definitely put that on your tanks, and then Special Fighter 4, and then Assault Troop 3. Okay, so now let me take a look at his weapon. So his weapon here, what's it called? Scarlet Spear. -1 special cooldown, dual phase brave effect, this is going to be a common thing for every single weapon here because they're ninjas. Plus X to unit and minus X on foe. X equal 25% of foe's visible attack. Minimum 6, maximum 16. Dang, that's a lot of debuffs in both. 30% damage reduction and the 7 HP heal post combat. Okay, so that's pretty good. So Zelgius is definitely gonna assault troop himself into his solo playstyle. He's gonna nuke somebody with his Lightless Luna because he's got Special Fighter 4. Yeah, he's gonna just hit like a truck. Yeah, typical Zelgius fashion. He hits really, really hard. So that is pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome. So Zelgius is shaping a really good Lance Armor unit right here. Next up we have got is Heather, who is also from Radiant Dawn, or Tellius. Now, I never know who Heather is. Apparently people like to put her and Nephany together. So this is a tease. Probably Nephany's going to be a ninja next year, though. That'll be pretty funny.
Wearing the helmet.
And wearing the helmet, yeah, because Nephany is shy, doesn't like to take the helmet off. So Heather here is a pretty interesting unit. So she's got Spy's Shuriken, and where is it at? Okay, right here. So Spy's Shuriken has got -1 special cooldown, player phase brave effect. Okay, so she's got the player phase brave effect, not dual phase. Plus $5 stats. If a rally is used by Heather, she gets no follow-up to herself and target allies, which is pretty nuts. And then exposure on cardinal foes. Then she refreshes her own action after rally used by units. So yeah, she's basically sane. So she could rally somebody and then get another action, which is pretty nuts. Then she's got Rally Speed Plus, Remote Sparrow, and then the Tier 4 version of the Ruse skill. So the Ruse skills, their Tier 3 version fell off quite a bit after we got so many of the status now. But oh boy, this one, ugh. So it inflicts speed defense -4 on the foe during combat. If a rally assist is used by unit or target's unit, inflicts speed defense -6, guard, discord, and schism on foes in cardinal directions. And schism neutralizes triangle attack, dual strike, and the Pathfinder status. Yes, you heard me right. Triangle attack, dual strike, and Pathfinder status. So, Brian Catria and Christmas Cordelia, oh yeah, their dominance is ending now because we could neutralize it now. Damn, that is pretty bananas. Now, I've seen some people make the argument that Note and Dogger are done for, but here's the thing: Note and Dogger, their Pathfinder is built into their weapon, so technically they don't have the status. The Pathfinder status is what you see from Defense Rest Smoke. So that's the thing that's going to get neutralized. But if like somebody has it in their weapon, then that's not going to get neutralized. So Note and Dogger are safe for the moment. But yeah, triangle attack and dual strike. Oh boy, that expect to see this roost skill being used on so many units because everybody's scared of Brian Catria and Winter Cordelia. So yeah, Heather's a really good support unit that brings good fodder as well. So yeah, expect to see a lot of her. Next up we've got is the D mode of the banner. Reina, who I have no idea who this is. Apparently she's a Fates unit. So she's got Como Yumi Plus, and this is basically warp to any ally in 2 spaces, player face brave effect, and then +4 to all stats. So simple weapon. At least she could teleport. That's something. She's got Glimmer, speed class 3, and then speed defense range. So pretty good fodder right here if you need the tier 4 versions of either of those, or the snap skill for, speed and defense range case. So solid unit. She's a green bow flyer. So if you want to build a merch project, then yeah, you can do that. And then next up we have got is the star of the banner, which is a unit I actually did not expect. Ninja Sanaki with Makaya. That is actually that is a pair I did not expect will end up, but honestly, if you play Tellius, you understand why this pair is a thing. I won't spoil it, but you'll know. So Sanaki, who haven't got an alt since her Resplendent alt, that tells you like the developer don't.
I think. Wait, did her? I think
her bride version came out years ago.
Yeah, but I meant like, wasn't she like with Lysithia for a winter banner as a duo?
No. The Lysithia one, that's what's her face? Loot from Sacred Stones.
Oh no, I was thinking of the wrong one. Altena. The god one.
That one. That's Sanaki. Oh yeah. That's right. She did have an alt with Winter Altena. Yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. Okay, but I mean Sanaki herself having an alt. That's been a long time.
Yeah, fair enough.
So she's a Red Tone Cavalier unit. So she's got Radiant Scrolls. So Radiant Scrolls has got -1 Structural Cooler and Far Trace, dual phase Brave effect, -6 attack and res in combat, true damage equal X with dominance. Yep, that's right, dominance. Pierces foes percentage DR equal 4x%. X equal highest total debuffs on the foe and foes in 2 spaces of target foe. So if total debuffs value here is 20 equal 80% DR pierce, 25 equal 100% DR pierce. Oh my gosh.
My god.
Oh boy. Honestly, I am so glad you simplified this, because if I'm to read this, I'm pretty sure I'd be confused. Because let's just read this, okay? If unit initiates combat or is within 2 speed, inflicts attack res minus, okay, not this part, but the deals damage equal Y during combat, excluding AoE, and reduces the effect of foes non-special reduced damage by X% skills by % equal Y times 4 during combat. Y equal total penalties among target and foes within 2 spaces of target. Example, if Y times 4 equals 64, a foe with a reduced damage by 45% skill will only reduce by 17%. Oh my god. What a mouthful to read. Yeah, if I didn't read the simplified version, I would have been baffled by what this does. Yeah, because they just slap the X and Y coordinates variables around these days. So, Phoenix, you are a lifesaver, man. You simplified this so everybody can understand in simpler ways. So basically, long story short, this weapon is bananas. Basically just cuts DR by the amount of debuffs they got. So that's pretty nuts. Yeah. Okay. So then she's got Ice Spur, Flared Mirror. Yup, we got the attack res version of the Flared skill now. Now, we all know how broken the Flare skill with the Divine Flame Terrains and the 7 damage, like, before combat chip damage, which is pretty nuts. So that's pretty awesome. Then she's got Sabotage AR3 and then Defense Rest Plus 3. So perfect kit right here. So Sanaki's going to hit really, really hard. And then I don't think I need to tell everyone what their dual skill is, because if you've been paying attention to the past ninja banners, we all know what these dual ninja units dual skills are. It's literally just dance. Think another action. Yeah, so it's I really don't think I need to, elaborate on that. And then the Tempest Trials unit we got is Saizo. So Saizo, I mean, the guy never got an alt ever since his launch date, so it's long overdue now for him to get it.
Besides if Kagura gets one, then Soshiki.
Oh yeah. Now I gotta say, Ninja is like the perfect alt for Saizo because he is a ninja. So this is just doubles down on what he does. His weapon is just the same as Reina's. He warp and he player face brave and plus 4 all stats. And here's the thing, he's a lance infantry unit, which we honestly don't have a lot of in the Grail pool. The last one we got was Summer Norn, and Saizo's here to do another lance infantry. So that's really good. I hope we get more of these. Okay. Now that we got over the unit, we have the stats right here. Now we know some of them already.
And I do have their ups and downs for the Banes.
Okay. Well, actually, Phoenix, in his simplified version, he already listed what their boons and banes are.
I mean, I'll let you read through them, and then I'll just probably list them off.
Okay. So Sanaki has 40, 47, 24, 16, 47. One look at that, I'm pretty sure we can all guess what it is.
Well, I'll just say this. Every way you look at it, everyone's going to have an attack boon.
Yep, exactly.
She also has speed as well, so
that's kind of funny.
And then everything else is just banes.
Yeah, of course. Okay, and then Zelgiaz, this Zelgiaz is funny because this Zelgiaz dumps all of his speed. Yeah, he trades all of that speed for bulk. Yeah, so he's 49, 47, 47. Wow, that's really high. 16, 47, 42. That's a tanky boy right there.
Yeah, so technically the only boon he got, and the 2 banes, speed, obviously, and res.
Oh, of course.
I mean, it's okay because, the defense, man.
Yeah. Okay, and then Heather is 41, 42, 47, 27, 30.
Alright, that's all around, really.
So what's
attack speed?
Of course,
attack speed. And defense.
And defense. Okay, I did not expect that.
And then minus res.
Oh, of course. All right, so that's that. Okay. And then Reina, the D mode of the banner. So she's 40, 43, 45, 24, and 31. So another all-around one, just like Heather.
Alright, so, yeah. Attack and defense boon.
Okay.
And then her bane is just HP.
Oh, okay. Didn't get hit by a speed bane this time. That's pretty nice. And then Saizo, he's got 37, 41, 45, 45, and 25. Wow, he's a high defense stat. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be a tanky boy on the physical side.
Well, you're just going to need someone that's going to use a tome. So, attack res.
Okay.
For some reason, res.
Yeah.
And then everything else is just a bane.
Oh, wow. Of course. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Okay,
it's
so
understandable, really.
Yep. So that's all the stats. Now we have a little bit of a spoiler, except not really, because we've seen this character before in a previous Datamine. Gunango Gap, the Tokyo Mirage Session boss-looking creature. Apparently, that lady. So Gunango Gap is this person. This character really reminds me of something that comes out of an anime or Tokyo Mirage Session. I mean, just look at it. This design literally looks like somebody from an anime. Now, previously, we don't know her attack and whatnot are, so now we do. So she's a dagger unit, which is surprising. There's this artwork and then the injured artwork. Tacho hates this character because she killed Freya. Because Tacho is a big Freya simp. So that's that. And then we actually found.
I think she's Cav. She's Cav.
Yeah, she's a cavalier. Yeah, she's cavalier. Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Yeah, because the catch is only for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then so she's a cavalier dagger unit, and she has an arcane dagger. Yup, that's right. Arcane dagger finally is here. Okay, so Arcane Void is the dagger. So it's got -1 special cooldown at start of combat, all stats +5, inflicts all stats -X on the foe. X equal highest penalty on each stat between target and foes within 2 spaces, and calculate each stat independently. Doubles, grant special guns a +1 per attack, and then dagger 7. Okay, so just doubles down on like the debuffs that the dagger 7 does though. So you get stats, you double, you does the debuff as slaying, and then you do the breath effect basically, which is good because I mean, you can trigger lethality pretty easily like that. And she comes with lethality on her kit. Now, I'm pretty sure she will come with that when she is a summonable unit the next time, though. So that'll be cool. And we see her kit. Her kit has attack speed has 3 for some reason, low speed and defense, and then speed and defense menace. But I am certain either her A slot or her C slot is going to be a perf skill when she comes out, and then the low speed defense might be the tier 4 version. That's just what I'm guessing.
No, I think they'll all be T4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so, and then the last thing I wanted to mention is apparently there's new battle backgrounds, except the first 2 is just, a bamboo fort. But the third one is apparently a giant city, and the city with these skyscrapers, and then it looks like a modern world, like in our world. Now, if you've been familiar with this city landscape, you will know that this is the same background that Alphonse was dragged into when he's fighting Lif in Book 3. So I'm guessing Gunango Gap is gonna, shoot you into this crowded city area again, which will be kind of in character because I guess this is what Gunango Gap does, trying to just confuse you which realm you're in or something. So that'll be kind of funny to see. So we'll look forward to that. And yeah, that's basically it for everything that we need to cover. So I'm looking forward to Gunango Gap when she comes out because I want to give Arcane Dagger to some units though. I'm not sure who yet, but I have some characters in mind. And then the ninja units, they all seem really awesome. I mean, the Sanaki and Zelgius, of course, they're bananas, of course, and the Heather with that absolute bonkers support with that ruse skill, by the way, that everybody's going to try to get off of. So, yeah, with that being said, that'll be the end for the Datamine. So, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on the Ninja Banner, the Weapon Refined, Gunango Gap, and the Arcane Dagger. And if you like what I do, like, share, and subscribe if you want to see me do more of those videos. And then with that being said, I will catch you all in my next one. So thank you so much for watching, and it's your boy, the G-Fly, signing out.
So yeah,